Okay, so this is a quick run through of everything that you need in a configuration.nix file to have a working graphical user interface, version of Nix. This is on a MacBook Pro A1502. Things will be slightly different depending on your hardware. So let's get started. This is the first line. This is what I'm not going to go through the Nix language here. I'm just trying to get you up and running with Nix. So just, don't delete anything, but everything that has a hashtag or whatever that's called, £, whatever you want to call it, that's a comment. So that's one thing you should know here, that everything after this in this same line is not part of the configuration. So this is importing something. You have to have a hardware.configure or a hardware configuration.nix imported, and that sort of specifies things based on what hardware you're using. So like I said, this is A1502 MacBook Pro. And then you need a bootloader that basically, my understanding is it boots up the computer. This has to do with the EFI, like it's like UEFI or, for older machines, I'm forgetting the name of it, but the things having to do with the boot were more hardware, closer to the metal, more hardware, less software. So this line might be different if you have an older system. Okay, having a host name. This is for networking, like internet and stuff. And then you go down here, you have to enable network manager, or you have to do this one. You kind of get options. You get a few options while going through this stuff. So, and then you need a window system or window manager. And that is here. So you can use X11. You can also use Wayland, I believe. There's probably others. Those might be the only two options for Nix OS. And then for sound, you can use Pulse Audio, or you can use Pipewire so that you can, have sound. One of these might not work. If it doesn't work, try the other one. And then this is to have users. This is just a test for me, but and you can specify which packages the user has. Wheel changes access, it gives access to more root packages, if I'm correct. And then you can also add packages here, and this is for everyone, I think, on your system. There's something to do with the wheel. You have to, users have to have the wheel in order to access packages that are in environment.system packages with packages. So here, for example, if you were, I don't know what package you might want. Let's say you wanted, you could have Vim, you could have, I don't know, a Word thing, you could have OBS Studio, you could have whatever, but you do have to get the names right because these are packages from the Nix package store. So you go to the Nix package store, and I have another video that will show that, or maybe I said it in the last stream, but that's pretty straightforward. Just go to the Nix package store. It's like 150,000 packages or 120,000 or something. Yeah, and then all this stuff you can just ignore unless specifically for your hardware it doesn't work. And then you gotta leave this. This says which version you're running and what the state is. Or just the version. Yeah, anyway, that's a quick run through. So there's not a whole lot that you need to have a working Nix system. And this is, in configuration.nix files, is where pretty much everything for configuring a Nix system. That's why so many people love it. That's it.